Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing and quite possibly finishing Moses and Plato Last Train to Clawville. When we exit this room, it feels like we're going to be going straight into the seance. Let's just have a quick look at our latest clues. So there's obviously you often get choices, don't you, as to who you speak to and what details you get. So there's obviously I guess there were a couple of times when I could have spoken to Basil and didn't. Maybe this one would have opened up if we'd spoken to Honk Honk instead of opening the puzzle box that time. Maybe I didn't talk to the Baron quite as often. But in any case, we have done other things. So, it's a game about making choices, and perhaps that's where the replayability lies. In that even if you work out who done it, there's still stuff you may have missed out on. So. One thing I didn't do a lot of is the connections. I'm still sure it's funny. But I didn't really... I mean, I guess if you... Because I've kind of played it straight through without taking a break. But I mean, it hasn't all been in the same day. It's been over the period... I've played it over the course of about four or 5 days. But I played it every day. So I guess maybe it's been fresh in my mind. I haven't really needed to... use this to draw the lines between people. Like, I've been able to kind of keep all the relationships and facts and stuff kind of in my head. I guess if you maybe if you took a break between playing episodes, it'd be useful to kind of just, come back to it and say, oh, yeah. Just remind yourself of certain things. But yeah, it is nice it's there. I didn't find it essential for this playthrough, at least thus far anyway. But yeah, let's go do Le Séance.
Well, is everything ready?
Everything. Except me.
Have you just become superstitious?
I don't know, Moses, but this journey is starting to get on my nerves.
I can understand that. But don't fall apart, Plato. In recent years, you have always been my pillar of strength.
You mean your support?
Yes, of course. Why are you so surprised?
I love his little adorable face.
No, Plato, please don't look at me like that.
He's so funny.
I already regret saying that. Let's get going. The seance is about to begin.
Right. So, I guess we just go and do it as an ask topic, yeah?
So, is everyone here? Can we begin the seance?
I'm so scared and excited.
Don't worry, Miss Faye. Everything will be fine.
As long as Moses and Plato are here, we have nothing to fear.
Thank you, dear Fanny.
Well, can we finally begin?
Now, everyone concentrate. What you are about to see and hear may easily change your view of this world.
Maybe.
Now listen carefully. And now, hold your breath. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
What is this? Where am I?
Ambassador? Can you hear us?
I'm about to faint. Hang in there, Miss Faye. I'm here beside you.
Can you hear me, Mr. Ambassador?
Notice who's not
What
here.
is this madness? How did I get here? I was in my room when...
When... what? What happened, sir?
I don't know exactly. Suddenly I wasn't alone. I thought it was Cunha, but then...
to the Wild Ones. This must be some kind of illusion.
Stay strong, Miss Faye. Everyone needs to concentrate, whether it's an illusion or reality.
I understand. Excuse me, Mr. Wildflower. Look, he's starting to fade.
My strength is fading. What happened? Was I shot? Poisoned?
Sir, listen, this is very important. Who was in the room with you? Who did you see? What did you sense?
The blind one. The blind one who acts at the behest of another.
What could that mean?
We don't understand, Ambassador. Please try to explain more clearly.
I'm weakening. Life is slipping away from me.
Please, sir.
Oh no, we're losing him.
I see a shadow. Someone who is more honest than anyone else, yet hides the darkest secret of all.
I don't understand.
Ambassador Ignat, are you still with us?
He's gone. He just vanished.
Oh, my head.
Are you all right, Miss Oysterhouse?
Yes, it's just... I always get very tired at times like this.
Just rest. I think we've learned something.
Really? I'm not so sure about that.
What a waste of time. It's just some kind of hawker's bizarre trick. My dear sister and I will take our leave now.
But Baron...
Leave it, my dear. Let them go. He must be upset by the scene.
Please, leave me alone now. I'm exhausted.
Madam, I would be happy to make you a soothing herbal tea, if you wish it.
Don't let her.
Oh, that would be very welcome, but please, leave now.
Yes, madam.
I think I'll retire to my room too. I need privacy. And I'll gather my herbs and potions.
Yeah, I think everyone needs a little rest now. What was that? Ignat's voice came out of her.
Really? Or were we just fooled?
What do you mean? Didn't you hear it? Didn't you see it? Her
thought it
mouth
was
didn't even
Plato.
move.
Miss Latuna makes her living with her voice. She has perfect control over her vocal cords and can reach pitches and depths that we mere mortals certainly cannot. Have you ever heard of ventriloquism?
Of course. But do you think she would be that good at it? I don't know.
You're not saying you believe in ghosts after all, dear Plato.
No, not at all. I mean, I thought so. Until now. Now I don't know what to believe.
For the time being, I say let's stick to the facts. Whether it was Ignat or Latuna, in the end we didn't get the real truth. Just more questions.
Who could be more honest than anyone else, yet hide the darkest secret of all?
And who is the blind one who acts at the behest of another?
That's Moses.
You think we're dealing with some kind of puppet master?
Someone who doesn't carry out their own actions, but influences others instead.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, but we don't have much time, Moses, and the clock is ticking.
Let's gather everything that happened to us today. Maybe we'll figure something out.
I don't have a better idea. But tonight, I might need a sleeping pill.
Alright, well, we've done this before, so. Pierre was extremely nervous about the Diva's arrival. I mean, that seems reasonable, doesn't it? Is it just those two? Yeah. And then in the decoder, we found contained a mysterious coded message. Junk. That's right, isn't it? Oh, the scientific name of a special plant. Miss Latuna claimed she could communicate with Ignat's spirit. During the seance, we finally learned about a mysterious. Chapter 4. Okay, that was interesting. That was clearly, I've forgotten its name.
What was that?
So you heard it too?
The other ambassador.
I heard it too.
Oh no. Miss Vani,
To Ambassador Mujara's cabin.
Mujara, that was it.
let's go.
I still don't think it's him. I think it's her.
Madame Fani, what
Blind
happened?
spot.
Are you all right? Plato, call Pierre immediately.
Okay, Chief.
My head. What happened? Where am I?
You're safe. I'm here, dear. Everything's fine. Do you remember anything?
I suddenly saw a big shadow. It blocked out all the light in the room. Then there was a heavy blow and everything went dark. But the Sapar! Where's the Sapar?
Don't rush, dear. You were hit hard. Stay calm. We'll find the ambassador.
I'm so ashamed. It's my job to keep an eye on the ambassador. But he's been acting so strangely lately. I don't even know where he was when this happened.
If you don't mind, I'll take a thorough look around the room. Plato has already gone to get Pierre. You just rest.
Oh, I admit, I am feeling a little dizzy. All right, I'll do that.
I'll stay here with you. I won't leave for a moment.
Thank you, Detective. I mean, Moses. Thank you for being here with me. Oh, wait a minute. Detective,
What is it, my dear?
I'm sure I closed the drawer last night. I checked the inventory yesterday and I definitely remember closing it.
Are you sure about that? 100%?
You sure about that?
My memory's extraordinary, Detective. You know, it's kind of an elephant thing.
I see. So someone did open the drawer.
And they may have lifted something from it.
Exactly. Fani, darling, can you tell me what's missing?
Not at first glance, no. But I'll look into it.
Thank you, dear. We'll be back.
The furry hell.
What's wrong, Plato?
If something really is missing from the drawer, and you were the last one here with Fanny...
Yes, I thought of that. One more clue to throw suspicion on me.
We gotta get to the bottom of this, Moses. And fast.
You don't think it was me, do you?
What? How could you think that? Not a chance.
Okay, you don't have to get all uppity about it. Listen.
We have nothing to do with these for now.
What's this? The glass has been broken.
The flower is gone?
Unfortunately, yes, dear.
Oh, this is not good. This is very bad.
I know that the plant is very valuable.
Oh no, that's not the point. It's more about the effect it has.
What effect?
You see, In my country, this plant is used in spiritual ceremonies, and in recent years, the medical profession has also begun to explore its properties.
Does it have beneficial effects?
In small doses, yes. It's calming.
And in large doses?
Well, when prepared in a certain way, it induces a
Told
kind
you.
of hypnotic state. But I don't know too much about that myself.
Yeah, right.
Find my book. It's somewhere in this room. You can learn more about it from there.
Thank you, my dear.
That was my senses. Can't move about. Okay, come back. Still can't use the senses.
Yes.
Ah, this must be it. The book Miss Farney was looking for. What have we got? According to the book, when prepared in a certain way, the plant can induce a kind of hypnotic trance. In this state, animals become extremely sensitive and receptive. But this is particularly dangerous in those suffering from heart or circulatory diseases. I.e. Mujara. Okay. Oh, what's going on in his mind guard? Not looking very good. Attack. Okay.
My dear, all alone?
Mujara Separ wasn't feeling well. He asked Pierre for a quiet cabin and is taking a nap there.
Something happened to him?
Nothing really unusual, just... I think he's been worn out by the quiet,
I think we were
wild
supposed to have
events
had
of the
this
last few
conversation
days.
already.
Well, I can understand that.
Well,
Let's hope so.
strangely,
Just more...
And it
We had-
doesn't help that the Tarot...
Plato.
We had
No,
this before.
I
thank you.
just...
Moses.
Oh, yes.
We had that.
Dear madam, I hope you're not in too much pain.
It's all right, Moses. You know, we elephants aren't exactly fragile and graceful creatures.
Oh, please, don't say that. That's not true.
That's very kind. But I mean, we have thick skin. We can endure a lot.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. I'm glad you're not seriously injured.
Moses,
Yes?
it's just the two of us now. You don't have to be so embarrassed and shy.
No, I'm not embarrassed at all.
You're very funny, Moses. It's as if you're doing it on purpose.
Madam, I can assure you that I am not.
Just call me Farney, please.
Oh, yes, of course. Funny.
I hope that when all this is over and we've all got through this madness, we'll meet again under more peaceful circumstances.
I hope so too, Fanny. With all my heart.
Okay. Was this here before?
What?
A rather interesting painting. This new wave art is too sublime for me. Am I supposed to show her the book, maybe?
The book. Here it is. I found it.
Thank you, Moses. Find the section on Malvaceae hibberconia and read it aloud.
Let's see. Malvaceae hibberconia is native to the Tarogo Plateau and the Great Wild, and belongs to the family of hibiscuses. It comes into blossom twice per year, producing bright yellow petals during the first blooming and dark purple ones during the second. While the first flowering can last for up to 2 weeks, the second ends after only 3 days, rendering the healing sap extracted from the bud very rare and pricey. The purple flower's sap is traditionally used in Tarogo for different sacral rites, But modern medicine has given us a much more complex picture about its effects. In small doses, the substance is a remarkably potent sedative. However, a larger dose causes the user to enter a hypnotic state. In this state, the subject's mind opens and the animal becomes easy to manipulate, which is why the substance is not only rare, but also banned in most countries. It would continue here, but a page is missing.
Missing? Are you saying it was torn out?
It seems so. But what we have learned from this already explains a lot.
What do you mean?
A plant that can be used to make a hypnotic drug.
And you, with a gun in your hand?
With a few hours that are completely missing.
Do you think someone used this substance to trap you? And that's why they took the flower?
Maybe they want to destroy the evidence.
Or they want to make more of it.
We have to find Ambassador Mujara. Fast.
You don't think it was him, do you?
I'm not thinking anything yet, but the facts show that he's disappeared and someone knocked you out. We have to find him immediately. Is there anything here I can smell?
What are you saying?
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's just that with my extremely refined sense of smell, we still might have a chance to find the ambassador before something fatal happens or someone else gets hurt.
Oh, sure. Just sniff the bed thoroughly. I haven't changed the sheets yet.
Gross.
Thank you, Fanny.
There it is. Strong cologne and, of course, a distinctive scent that belongs to Ambassador Mujara. I think I found the essence we're looking for, so I'll be able to follow the
Moses,
trail.
we're here.
Present, Mr. Wildflower.
Great. The timing is perfect. The trail hasn't gone cold yet.
What did we miss?
I'll tell you on the way, Plato, but now we have to find Ambassador Mujara before it's too late. I've had a good sniff of the bedding, so I'm ready.
Say that again, Mr. Wildflower.
No, please, don't get me wrong. I'll use my nose to find out where the ambassador has gone.
Ah, I see. Your refined animal instincts, am I right?
And many years of detective practice, of course.
But we still need something. Fanny,
Yes, Moses.
you are an expert on these plants, and, if I understand correctly, on mixing medicinal remedies too.
Well, I do mix the ambassador's medicines myself, yes.
Could you prepare some kind of antidote for us? Or at least something to revive someone who was under the influence of the plant?
I don't know any such recipe off the top of my head, but I'm sure you'll find one in the book. However, my hands are still shaking. Would you mind preparing it for me?
One more thing we can be the best at. Just don't blow up the train.
Yes. Maybe we can do it.
Just bring me a few essential things from the potion drawer, and I'll prepare my medicine kit.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is it. Here we can find everything we need. So do we grab it?
Let's go.
My medicine cabinet is ready, but I'm still feeling a little dizzy.
Just sit down, dear. We'll take care of the rest.
The recipe is a little vague, more of a guide than an actual recipe. But I think if anyone can figure it out, it's you.
Thank you for the compliment, dear. I'll do my best.
I'm still here, you know.
Solve the recipe's riddle to create a potion using water and the 9 coloured ingredients. Okay. The mortar turns solids into liquids. Add liquids to the measuring cup to produce the required ratios. Complete each step of the recipe by moving liquids to the bottle, the conical flask. Refer to the recipe as much as you need. If you've made any mistake, you can empty each container at each time. Okay. Sure. What does the recipe say? Combine 2 liquids to mimic a plant's colour. Add 1 drop. Sorry, have I got something that tells me what colour I'm aiming to make? Makes two different solids of matching... Okay. Combine two liquids to mimic a plant's colour. Add one drop. Makes two different solids of matching colour. Dilute it with a little water so it doesn't resemble blood. Add 2/3 of the mixture. Yeah, well, that would imply that it's red, right? Try this again. We need 2/3 of this, so maybe it just divides into 3. So 1, 2. Oh. It's this first one. Combine two liquids to mimic a plant's color. Add 1 drop. Oh, Okay, I get it. Okay, I do get it. Okay, so the only plant we can mimic the color of with these liquids is the purple one. That's what it's saying, isn't it? Combine two liquids, add a drop. Okay, so it's you. 1 drop. Is that a drop? I guess maybe it was. Let's try this again. 1, yeah. All of it. And we'll like that. Now we need to add 1, 2. Okay, then I think we can chuck the rest out. Produce a teal hue. You'll need the mortar and an ingredient you've already used at a single drop. The teal's like a bluey green, isn't it? So it's going to be a solid. Produce a teal hue. You'll need the mortar and an ingredient you've already used. I see that's teal. How much did it want? A single drop. Yeah, I think when it goes green, I think that's saying we've done it right. Mix one of each ingredient that has a cold hue. Add 1/4 of the mixture. Mix one of each ingredient that has a cold hue. I mean, that could be clearer, couldn't it? One of each cold. I mean, purple, cold, blue, and the water, maybe? And how much did it want? 1/4 of the mixture. Maybe not the water? I think I might have to start again. Last one is that and water. Can I do it in any order? Maybe not. Okay, so that third instruction that's still got me. Mix one of each ingredient that has a cold hue. I mean, does green count as a cold hue? Wasn't to me. Two different solids of matching color. Dilute the yeah. Okay, let's try including the green as a cold hue. Try that. Should I add water? I think it's just that. Diluted blue. I could try it. Okay, so what's the first thing again? I need to make purple. I need to do red. Add in water. Alright, so let's just try some blue and some water. Can it definitely not go in any order? Otherwise I could try the third step first. Yeah, I can't do it. It's not any order. I'm out. Okay. Oh, that might be where I went wrong last time. I forgot to do the teal hue. I've got to make the cold one again. Should I just try... Okay, I'm just going to try it with the water and the blue. Okay, you kind of get what I'm going here. I'm going to have to just go through to that step until I work out exactly what it means by cold hue. But I'll pause here while I'm doing it. I got it. It was the green plant, the purple plant, the green liquid, and the blue liquid. It wasn't the water. So it said to add a quarter of the... how much did it want? Add a quarter of the mixture. So how many more have I got? That probably was a quarter. Let's assume that's fine. And finally, fill the bottle with a bit of yellow mixed with water. Okay, well, let's... That's the cactus, because it said mind your fingers. That it? Yes?
I found something.
It's 2 lots of that. Okay. It's giving us the hint because we blew it up in our faces, but I think I'd guess it. Let me just let me finish that. So it should be 2 measures of this. Okay, I think that's it then. I think that's the only thing I didn't do was put the second.
The potion is ready.
Whew, that was not easy.
But how does it work?
Well, of course, the best thing would be to get him to drink it.
That might not be possible.
Give it a try anyway. I don't think it will work through the skin.
We'll see what we can do. But we have to go now. Time is running out.
I'll stay here with Miss Fanny. I've studied basic first aid.
Thank you, Pierre. Lock the door and don't open it for anyone but us.
We'll do that.
Watch yourself, my dear.
You too, Moses.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, let's get going.
So now what?
I can already smell something.
Are we gonna sniff through every train car one by one?
If we have to, yes, my friend. We can't lose the trail.
Ugh, this wasn't on my bingo card.
Alright, so let's switch on this smell-o-vision, shall we? That's presumably with the carriage we just came out of. What if we turn around?
Listen.
Sure, the ambassador came this way, but the trail is starting to fade. The direction is certain, though. You have to head towards the back of the train. I wonder if we're going to get in that caboose.
Listen.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if we're going to get in that caboose that we haven't got in at all yet. I bet we do. I bet we do. We haven't seen in the second-class dining yet, have we? It's interesting. Okay, what about these? Oh, no, we've seen them.
Indeed.
Yes, this strong smell is almost intoxicating. I'm sure I've smelled it before. Keep going. Let's go. Turn around. Oh. How can I check my sense of smell?
Listen.
Sure, the ambassador came this way, but the trail is starting to fade. The direction is certain, though. We have to head towards the back of the trail. Are you sure it's not in... Yeah? Alright, I'll keep going. Oh, wait. Oh, but... What? Did I get turned around? Let's go... Go to third class.
Yes.
Wherever the ambassador is now, he was here. Minutes or at most a quarter of an hour ago. We're very close, we just have to keep looking. Weird. Sometimes it just seems to be facing a weird direction. I mean, it's got to be there, right? Yeah.
No.
There's no reason for me to enter here at the moment. Maybe late. Okay, hang on. What about just click on
This is it.
What is this? The storage room? Would the ambassador be hiding here?
At least that's where the scent led us. It's so strong, I can almost taste it.
Blech!
More seriousness, my dear friend.
So, shall we go in?
If you're ready.
Me? Ha! I was born ready.
I'm sure of that.
Listen, Chief.
You rarely call me Chief. And when you do, it usually means something's amiss. So, what's the matter?
Nothing. It's just, if this is where we meet our end, it's been a pleasure working with you. And a tremendous burden, of course, but mostly a pleasure.
Thank you, dear Plato. I feel and think the same way. But please don't get sentimental, because I can't concentrate.
Well, I don't know what I was expecting.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing, Chief. Let's just get on with it.
Here we go.
As soon as we entered, the smell hit us. The stench of fear and sweat, mixed with a strong exotic cologne and that strange, sweetish vapor I had smelled before. If only I could remember when. In any case, the storage room was quiet. Too quiet. I could almost hear the dust particles sparkling like diamonds in the filtered light. I didn't even notice before, but dawn was breaking, which meant we were dangerously close to our final destination. Time was working against us. I didn't show it to Plato, but deep down inside me a storm was raging. How could we have allowed this to happen? How could we have been so blind? Had they been playing with us all along? I felt stupid and vulnerable. But I had to get to the bottom of this. Even if it cost us our lives, the truth is worth the price. And so is the wilderness.
There's no one here.
Apparently. But we need to look very carefully.
And sniff.
And sniff indeed. Even if he's not here now, he was here just a few moments ago. So there must be some trace of him.
Hey. Just want to get a screenshot. That's why I'm sort of jerking it around. Okay, so we will use senses. Let's click on stuff prior. Well, should I do the senses first? Now let's do clicking.
Well, well.
Someone has created a kind of small rest area here, but I don't think it was Majara. It may have been Pierre.
Let's see.
Shipments from all over the world. These boxes are too small for anyone to hide in.
Interesting.
Passengers' additional luggage. It appears that these are completely untouched. Alright, let's go senses. Hearing. Oh, we got something here.
Listen.
The clatter of the train, the rattling of metal cabinets. Nothing really striking or unusual.
No.
A little bit of hair here, a greasy fingerprint there. What's more, it looks like someone has ransacked the place.
Indeed.
Here, all kinds of food aromas mingle with the characteristic smells of wood, machine oil, and metal. But Majara's scent memory is definitely here too.
That's strange. His tracks are here. Everywhere.
But how could such a large animal disappear? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
That's exactly what I don't understand either. A potion can't make someone invisible.
Maybe he was just really good at hide and seek, when he was little.
Plato.
Okay, I know. More seriousness. But wait!
What is it, my friend? What did you notice?
It looks like light is filtering through from over there.
Let's see.
This is just honk stuff. Nothing special.
Yes, but the smell is even stronger here.
Well, it can't hurt to look around here. Although I doubt that a 2-meter-tall water buffalo would be hiding behind the painting.
Just stay alert, Plato. I have a bad feeling about this.
Maybe we've been lured into a trap.
Interesting.
If only half of this is real, there could be millions worth of treasure on the Clawville Express right now.
Let's see.
Hong Kong's treasures accumulated over the years. They may all be fakes. The police will find out. The boys at the station will be thrilled with this catch.
Well, well.
Is that an original Vincent van Gogh?
Indeed.
There are all kinds of ancient weapons and relics here that you can imagine. How did that goose have the nerve to transport this huge amount of contraband right under our noses? Alright, census time. Let's start with hearing.
Well, well.
Only the metallic, silvery tinkling of the treasures provides an almost soothing background noise.
Indeed.
Someone must have been here. The grey and brown hair can be seen among the treasures. Grey and brown. Sounds like Basil.
Yes.
This smell is probably strongest here. It's as if he was here just seconds ago. That's standing out now. Am I missing something?
Yes. Indeed.
Okay, do we just back out?
Nothing. Chief, I'm sorry to say this, but I think they've outsmarted us.
Wait a minute. Can't you smell that?
What? Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I might have been sweating a little.
No, it's something else. A strong, natural scent. Like a mixture of musk, lavender, wet soil, and sandalwood.
Well, that's definitely not me.
What happened?
Mr. Ambassador, are you okay?
So it worked? Did the potion work?
I think, at least I hope. Mr. Ambassador.
Yes, I'm here, but where am I?
We're still on the train, in the storage car. We followed your trail from your carriage all the way here.
Yes, I remember being in the carriage. Farney was preparing my usual sleeping potion.
But then someone else appeared.
No. It was just the two of us. I drank the potion and everything went blurry.
Mr. Ambassador, are you sure that there was no one else there?
It was just the two of us. We even locked the door for the night.
Good heavens! That means...
Listen, sir. This is very important. Did you see, hear, or sense anything else before everything went dark?
I heard something. A clinking sound. Like glass breaking.
The flower!
Yes. Well, I don't know.
Chief! Moses! You have to face it.
I think. Maybe. You're right.
What is all this about? What are you talking about?
Mr. Ambassador, I think... I mean...
Let me help you. Farney, your assistant. She poisoned you. And probably Moses, too.
Farney? But that's impossible. She's so...
Pure. Innocent. Beautiful.
Please, Moses. We have to keep a clear head. And common sense.
Yes. I know.
So he wasn't stringing her along.
What do we do now?
Just is very naive.
No!
What?
Pierre! He is alone with her in a closed room!
Then we gotta hurry.
Excuse me, but what about me?
Stay here, Ambassador, and we'll close the door on you. Don't be alarmed. We're doing this for your own safety. The perpetrator must believe that you are still under the influence of the drug.
Well, so be it, but please be careful, detectives. If it really is Fani, and she has been deceiving everyone all this time, and me for many, many years,
then we are dealing with an extremely dangerous person.
Let's go.
We got to go.
Moses, before we go in,
Yes?
are you sure you're ready for this? I know that you and Fani, well, you've grown very fond of each other.
My dear friend, your words truly touch me, sincerely. But don't forget one thing. No matter what happens, truth and justice are the most important things to me. And the fate of the wilderness.
I am such an idiot. Why would I doubt you? You're the great Moses, the genius, the crazy detective.
What did you say?
Never mind. It's not important.
Is that what they call me behind my back? That's not very nice.
It's a compliment, believe me. Your dedication makes you crazy. Not crazy in a general sense. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good either.
If you're quite ready, my dear friend, it's time to put an end to this case.
Come what may.
In the name of justice.
In we go.
Gentlemen, thanks to the Wild Ones.
Pierre, where is Miss Fani?
She just stormed out. She said something came to mind and she had to leave. I tried to convince her to stay as you ordered, but she was adamant. When I stood in front of the door, she scattered some kind of powder into the air, like a tiny explosion. It blinded me, and when I came to, she was gone.
That woman is a ninja.
Did she take anything with her?
Just her medicine bag with all her equipment.
Great. Now we can't make any more antidotes.
Antidotes? What are you talking about?
Pierre, please go through the train and invite everyone to the luxury dining car. If you happen to meet Miss Fani, pretend nothing has happened. Invite her to the car, too.
Excuse me? But if she really is a culprit?
We're still not sure, but Fani is hiding something. Or running away from something. Either way, she could be dangerous. But she won't act in front of everyone. You're safest in a crowd.
I understand. I'll tell everyone to gather in the dining car.
Thank you, Pierre. Plato, to the detective's room. I have a plan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's go straight into this then.
So, speaking of a plan,
Moses, how are you?
how am I? What do you mean?
Since it turns out that Miss Fani was behind everything.
We can't know that.
But Moses, please.
I mean, we still can't rule out that Fani is just a victim or that she's being influenced. If that's the case,
Then the culprit will be among the other passengers in the luxury dining room. Moses,
yes, my friend.
could you just be looking for excuses?
I fear I don't understand.
What if what we think is true? What if it really was her all along?
Even if that's the case, we still need to know why. And to do that, we need to set a trap.
Ooh, I like that. And how do we do it?
Let's see.
All right. Fani was assaulted. Yeah, okay. So that probably is kind of what we think happened. I think she made up the assault list. Then she convinced us that she would help us make an antidote. Prepare the antidote. So that she could then erase probably all the evidence I've gone past it now. She can erase. It's got to be right, right? Okay, we'll come back to that one. Meanwhile, we managed to find the... Oh. Yeah. He confirmed that our worst suspicions... Arnie was involved in murders. So this one must be right. So she could then erase... Okay. What else could it be? Okay, let's put these in, and then we'll see which it is. Oh, the only way we could make more. Oh, okay.
I gotta tell you, I find it hard to follow.
Fani has disappeared, am I right?
Yeah?
But we still can't be sure that she's the culprit. So she'll show up in the luxury dining room just like the others, either to divert suspicion from herself or to feel safe.
So far, so good. But why did we lock up Ambassador Mujara?
The culprit must believe that Mujara is still under the influence of the drug. In fact, we must make him believe that we think he himself may be the culprit.
That way, the real culprit will relax.
We'll assemble a small team of people who are willing to come with us to capture Ambassador Mujara.
And you think the culprit will volunteer?
Absolutely. It will be their last chance to do something about what we've already done.
To give the antidote to the ambassador and find out the truth.
Exactly.
Moses, this plan. I feel like there's a lot of what-ifs in it.
That's true, my friend. But we can't do any better right now. If we simply arrest Fani before the culprit voluntarily reveals themselves, we may give them a chance to escape. We'll be in Clawville in just a few hours.
You're right. Then there's nothing left to do but head to the luxury dining room.
Yes. I hope we'll soon be able to toast to the solving of this case. Everyone gathered in a luxurious dining car for the last time. They were all nervous, or afraid. I was afraid too. Afraid that I would lose my train of thought at the very last moment, or go mad over the whole thing. Almost everyone had a motive, but to my great regret, there was one who seems to be a more likely suspect than the others. Could it really be her? And could I have been so blind all this time? I knew that everything will soon be revealed, but I wasn't sure if I could handle the truth. Well, I've dedicated my whole life to seeking the truth. I can't run away from it, even if it stands in front of me with a knife in its hand and murderous intent.
So, shall we announce the big plan right away?
Let's wait a little, my dear friend. Let them calm down. Or rather, let them get a little nervous. I'm curious to see their reaction.
You got a diabolical mind, Moses Wildflower. I'm glad you're playing on our team.
Is that really where I'm playing?
What?
Just kidding, my friend, just kidding.
Your sense of humor needs a little more work.
I guess we've got 2 rooms. Basil seems happy. So I guess I just torch them one by one.
Mr. Pesker.
Just Basil.
Basil. I don't know why, but I trust you. Perhaps the only other one besides my partner. It's kind of a sixth sense thing.
Really? Well, that's very flattering, Mr. Wildflower.
I'd like to ask you something. If we asked you to come with us to capture Ambassador Mujara, would you be willing to volunteer?
Of course. Even if you hadn't asked, I'd have done it anyway.
Ah, really? I must admit, I'm surprised.
I may not seem like much of an adventurer, but I'm sure I can be of use to you. And besides, I'm crazy about this mystery.
That's good to know. For some reason, from the very first moment, I have thought that you know much more than you let on.
Ah, what a compliment. Well, anyway, I'm at your disposal. As soon as you ask the question, I'll volunteer.
Thank you. Mr. Windrider, please stay here while we explain the plan.
So there is a plan, huh? How about helping out, guys? After all, since I got on the train later, I guess I'm not one of the suspects.
Take it easy, Mr. Magpie. Just because you may not have killed the ambassador yourself, you still could have been involved.
If you continue to speak to me in such a birdist manner, I will be forced to pluck you.
Don't play the offended princess with me.
Plato, please, a little more professionalism and respect.
Okay.
However, my partner is right that we can't rule anyone out as a suspect at this point, so please stay here in plain sight.
Well, whatever. I know I've nothing to hide.
Are we under arrest now? On what grounds? Do you have any evidence against us? I doubt it.
No one is under arrest. Not yet.
Then where is Ambassador Mujara? You noticed too.
Please remain calm for now and try not to speculate. We will tell you everything soon.
I hope you had good reason to drag us all here. I don't understand why we would be safer here than in our locked compartments.
If we're all here, we can keep an eye on each other. That would be the idea.
I hope you have a more serious plan than that. Otherwise, we're done for.
Dear Fanny, could you tell us where you went when we left you in the room with Pierre?
I'm so sorry. I was terribly frightened. I was worried about the ambassador and about you, too.
Cry me a river.
Plato, please.
You're right. I'm so stupid. I've put myself in the spotlight. But I just want to help my master.
I think I understand, dear. Thank you.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Missy. Have no doubt about that.
I'd expect nothing less, detectives.
Is it this side?
Ma'am, we're sorry you got mixed up in this.
You should be sorry, because I'm not going to let this go when we finally get to Clawville.
Please, don't make a scene.
Don't worry. I know it wasn't your fault. Fate is fate. Neither you nor I can do anything about it.
Thank you.
But it's still outrageous that they organized such an important diplomatic mission without proper protection.
Well, we can't argue with that.
Of course not.
Everything all right, Miss Fay?
We're not suspects, are we? I have an alibi, I think.
No need to worry. The main reason you're here is for your own safety.
Do you think the scoundrel won't act while we're all together like this?
Exactly. So calm down. We're safe for now.
For now?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I mean...
Moses, you are still so bad at this.
But I'm trying so hard.
I know.
What is this madness again? Why are you keeping us here? What if the killer wants to kill us all at once?
And how would they do that?
I don't know. With a bomb? If they blow up this car now, there won't be any witnesses left.
I don't think that would achieve the perpetrator's goal. Something tells me they want witnesses.
I still don't like it. Just do what you want to do quickly and let us get back to our cabins where we can be safe.
Don't you understand, you moron? That's where you'll be least safe.
Moron? I demand you take that back.
Please, gentlemen, calm yourselves.
So, we're all suspects? Is this the point where you say the killer is among us?
Yes and no. We know the real culprit is indeed among us. But I wouldn't say you're all suspects. Not anymore.
So, would you say you're hot on the trail?
Well, we hope we're on the right track. But right now, it's really important that everyone stays in one place.
Oh, I think I get it. So you're setting some kind of trap. You want to flush the rabbit out of the bush. I'm not implying anyone in particular.
Have we ever told you that you're an extremely sharp woman?
You've tried all kinds of weird ways to flirt with me, but no. This is completely new.
Me flirting? With you? I would never.
Come on, don't be shy. We're adults after all.
Your attention, please.
Finally, something is happening. We were almost asleep.
We asked you to come here because Miss Fani was attacked.
Oh my goodness!
What a despicable act.
Really? Who would be capable of such a thing?
Wait a minute. There's someone missing.
Indeed, Ambassador Majara.
Fortunately, the clues led us to him. He was in the storage car, but in a state of delirium. Probably poisoned.
Poisoned? With what kind of poison?
It's a mind-altering drug. Miss Fani, if you will.
Yes. Unfortunately, this drug is capable of influencing others. It can make them do things they wouldn't normally do.
Are you saying he's not the culprit? Then the real culprit is...
Still here among us?
Ha! Who is it? Let me get my hands on him.
Please don't panic. Let's take it step by step.
First, we need to free Ambassador Mujara. If anyone can reveal the real culprit, it's him. So, who volunteers to come with us?
Me. I definitely want to be there. Ambassador Mujara. My Separ. I need to know he's all right.
Yes, of course. Well, anyone else?
Oh yes, that's my sign. I'm coming. I'm volunteering.
Thank you, Mr. Pesker. Anyone else? No one else?
Yes, well, you know, I would go, but if the culprit is here among us, I feel I am needed here more. If anyone makes even a wrong move, I will take them down immediately.
We greatly appreciate your heroism, Mr. Windrider. Then, we're all set.
Please, Moses, let's hurry, while we still have time.
You're right, my dear. Plato, Mr. Pesker, come with us. Pierre?
Yes, Mr. Wildflower?
Don't let anyone out until we get back.
So we're prisoners?
It's for your own good, Miss Fay. The culprit may still be among you, but you're safe together.
Don't worry as long as you see me, young lady.
I'll keep an eye on everyone.
Good. Thank you, Pierre. Fani, Basil, Plato, to the warehouse.
Okay, I guess we just, should we...
Mr. Ambassador, is everything all right?
Well, yes, actually. Although my bottom is getting a little sore from all this sitting. When will I finally be released?
But, Mr. Ambassador, you're perfectly conscious.
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
What is this... What is this charade?
My dear, we could ask you the same question.
All right. You win. You've managed to trap me. But don't think I'll give up so easily. This isn't over yet. It can't be. Not this way. So, what's going to happen now? Are you going to arrest me? First, you have to provide evidence.
You're not going to hurt anyone, are you?
You know me too well, Moses. But you don't know everything. There's so much you don't understand yet.
Then enlighten me. Before we end this, would you be willing to answer a few questions?
If it makes you feel better.
I'd be very grateful.
Very well.
Okay, we come to this point. We've got Majara here. I don't think we need to talk to him, though. We're going to do the Fani interrogation, right?
So it was true. Fani was behind everything. My heart was broken. But at that moment, I couldn't think of anything else but the truth. The picture wasn't complete yet. Vital pieces were still missing, and although I knew she wouldn't reveal everything on her own, I had to try to get as much out of her as possible. My mind was stronger than my heart. At least, for now.
You don't expect me to spill everything, do you?
Honestly, I'm just dying of curiosity. Some things just don't add up.
Maybe I can help. But I warn you, Moses, the clock is ticking, and we'll be in Clawville soon.
I promise I'll be quick.
Right, well, let's do observations first, shall we? Now she is calm again. Her face is relaxed, even though for a moment it seemed as if she'd allowed her real emotions to surface. Her heartbeat is slightly faster than usual, but not at all irregular or agitated. She has her emotions very much under control. It is as if she is in a meditative state. Her whole body's relaxed. She's not behaving like a cornered beast. It's as if she doesn't feel threatened by us. Yeah, we'll start with this one. You drugged me too, didn't you?
You drugged me too, didn't you? That first night.
I'm sorry, but you were such an obvious target, with your love of plants, and the fact that I managed to charm you with my presence.
So that was a lie too.
I didn't say that, Moses. But I had a mission, and you were the perfect tool to carry it out.
So you drugged me and ordered me to kill the ambassador.
Yes.
So I am a murderer. He died by my hand.
Once I've completed my mission, and you've told the authorities everything, you will no longer be a suspect. I can promise you that.
How can you live with that knowledge? That others have killed at your behest?
I can't, Moses. That's the point.
Let's go from the top here.
So, Fani, you don't believe in peace negotiations after all?
The idealist in me would like to believe in them. But I've seen too many horrors on both sides to truly believe in it. So my answer is no. From the beginning, I didn't believe that this peace mission could succeed.
So that's why you wanted to sabotage it?
That was not and is not my goal. What I did had completely different reasons.
Would you elaborate on that?
I'm afraid there's not enough time to tell my whole story. Ask your questions while you still can, Moses. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, we'll start going on the Mujara one maybe at first. I don't know if we're limited in the number of questions we can ask.
What was your purpose in drugging Ambassador Mujara? Did you intend to kill him as well?
Certainly not. I respect him as my guru and mentor, even if he is an extremely rude and ill-mannered individual. His heart is pure.
Then, why?
The ambassador was the perfect distraction, and a great target for you. His hatred for the Stavonians made him a good suspect, and the little charade with my injury, which he caused, would have distracted you just long enough for me to finish my work.
But it didn't work.
Indeed. You are faster and smarter than I first thought. I give you all the credit.
So you didn't want to hurt him?
No. After all, I am the one who has kept him alive all these years.
Well, let's see if it is a lie. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a lie.
All right. I believe that what you say is what you truly think.
Thank you, Moses. Maybe at this point it doesn't matter anymore, but it means a lot to me.
Okay, so that was correct. Well, where did you take the flower?
Where did you take the flower?
The flower is the only real, tangible evidence linking the events together. If I hadn't hidden it, and you had figured out the connections ahead of time, I wouldn't have been able to complete my mission.
Your mission? So you're not done yet?
There's one more thing I have to do.
You're not going to just tell me, are you?
If I did, you might even be able to stop me. And that would undo everything I've accomplished so far.
Well, it pays to have a look at this anyway, so... I think she probably is telling the truth about having a...
All right.
Thank you, Moses.
Yeah, that was correct. What about the box?
What about the box? Was that your doing as well?
The box surprised me too. But I had an idea what was inside. Someone found out about my plan and wanted to warn the ambassador.
You mean Ambassador Ignat?
The box was actually intended for Ambassador Mujara. Honk Honk misunderstood, of course, and Ambassador Ignat also, after he learned that some kind of valuable package was looking for its owner. While the two of them were busy with each other, the box didn't make it to the Separ. I only benefited from this.
So the whole thing was just a false trail we were chasing?
Not entirely, Moses. Once you opened the box and deciphered the word in the decoder, it ultimately led you to me. Whoever sent you the box, they achieved their goal in the end. Even if it was too little too late.
What's with the ambassador's health?
I did not lie to you. The ambassador has a critical heart condition.
By giving him the drug, did you not put him in danger?
I would never have deliberately harmed the ambassador.
I guess that's a lie. Does anything prove that she would have deliberately hurt him? What I wanted was, didn't the book say that in large doses it would be bad for people with bad hearts?
That contradicts the fact that,
Yes, Moses?
the fact that...
Then ask something else.
Okay.
And what about what you said about your past? All that suffering and deprivation.
Every word of it was true, Moses. In fact, I didn't even tell you a fraction of the truth.
So the world betrayed you. And you decided to betray the world in return.
Not at all, Moses. I believed in the justice of our world until the very last moment. And in the world order we live in.
You said that you had a terrible premonition, and that the world is heading in the wrong direction.
Well, yes, indeed. I really feel that what we are doing now is just a false cover-up of reality. We convince each other, and even ourselves, that there is a sustainable future, that there is peaceful coexistence, that predators and prey, rich and poor, the destitute and the powerful can all live together and find a common, balanced tomorrow. But this is all a lie. Demagoguery and self-deception. What I have seen with my own eyes. So no, in fact, I don't believe that this world can still be saved if it continues on this path.
So that's why you were in Stavonia. It was your doing from the start.
It was quite complicated to arrange, but yes. I convinced the Separ to recommend me to the king as an observer and, of course, a diplomatic envoy. I planted the idea in the king's ear that someone was planning an assassination attempt, and that he should send us to investigate, because no one would suspect someone of Majara Separ's caliber.
And that's why the Separ was so angry that he didn't get a police escort.
That was perhaps even more difficult to arrange, but I finally managed to convince the king's administrator that 4 police officers on a diplomatic mission would be too conspicuous and ominous. Ambassador Majara believed that he was risking his life for his greatest enemy while receiving no protection in return.
You thought of everything, didn't you?
No, not everything. I didn't think I would meet you.
Why do you say that? What difference does it make?
It doesn't change what happened. Only how I feel.
Please, just... let's get back to the point. Is there anything you regret about all this?
Regret? I haven't even thought about such a thing. I have a mission, Moses. I made a promise, and I will fulfill it. Regret would only come after. If anyone could talk about dedication, that's you.
There's a fine line between dedication and obsession, Fanny. Don't you think you've crossed it?
Maybe. But it doesn't matter. Where I'm going, there's no turning back.
Those are rehearsed words. I was asking the real Fanny. The one hiding inside this murderous mask. The one who is now completely overwhelmed by this delusion.
I'm not going to continue this conversation, Moses. Don't try to appeal to my conscience. It's way too late for that.
The religious upbringing?
Then how about...
It's all right, Moses.
No, Fanny.
Well, is that it?
I don't have any more questions for now. Maybe just one. One last question.
Yeah. Wasn't great. I might retry. I might pause it and see if I can get a better result. That last one, I think I could have done better on. I think I did worse that time. I'm going to retry again.
So it was true.
Hang on.
The hypnotic drug is particularly dangerous for people with cardiovascular disease.
Well, yes.
It was down onto the
Don't
antidote,
deny
not
it.
his heart.
I endangered the ambassador's life in that sense. But I saw no other way. And I tried to be extremely careful with the dosage.
Fanny, you put an innocent life at risk. The life of your own mentor.
You don't understand the burden I carry, Moses. The terrible vow that weighs on my soul.
Then tell me. Make me understand.
I'm afraid we don't have time.
And what about what you said?
Every word of it.
So the world betrayed.
Not at all.
Just skipping through this because we've already done this. So this is... And
You said that you...
Well, yes, we can put this.
So that's...
It was quite planned.
And that's what...
That was
You
No.
Why do you...
It doesn't...
Please.
we do this one
Is
and
there
she is
anything-
telling the
If
truth
any-
from this
There's a
last
fu-
one.
Maybe. I'm not going...
All right.
Thank you. Well, is that it?
I don't have any more...
Should be it. 100%. So is that one... Yeah, about his heart condition. I knew I wanted to say that, but if you select his heart condition, it's wrong. You have to select the antidote, and then they go into the stuff about his heart condition, so... Got there in the end.
I think that's more than enough evidence.
We learned a lot indeed, but there's still something I don't understand. The last big question.
I'm afraid you'll never truly comprehend the real reason.
Please, give it a try. Maybe we can still help you.
Is that still what you want? After all this?
Enough of this madness. Moses, it's time to arrest her. We'll get the rest out of her at the station.
Unfortunately, I cannot let that happen. Nuan Kal Nuala.
What? What did she just say?
Catch her before she kills me!
You still don't understand, do you, Ambassador?
Don't let her get any closer!
She won't hurt you, Ambassador. She has other plans.
Moses, please, don't follow me. Where I'm going is my journey alone.
Fanny, we don't want to use force.
I'm not afraid of that.
Moses, are you okay? What was that?
That's exactly what she did when she stormed out of the ambassador's room.
Now that she's been exposed, she has nothing to lose. She won't keep any secrets anymore.
That's true. So we have to catch her before she hurts anyone.
Are we sure we're ready for this?
I'm afraid we have no choice, my friend.
Okay, well these... What do we say?
Look, now we've got some peace.
Peace? Are we watching the same show?
I mean, relative peace. But we don't have much time, and I can't keep this a secret any longer.
Go ahead, Basil. We're listening.
Look, I'm not a guidebook writer.
See the red herring.
See, Moses? What did I tell you?
I mean, I am that too, but I'm also something else. I work for the Clawville government, and some people refer to me as RH.
Excuse me? You're the red herring?
What? The legendary super spy?
Quiet, Verbal, quiet. Yep, that's me. I'm on this train on orders from our king, Hector III. My job was to write a detailed report without interfering in anything.
I knew there was something wrong with you. I knew it from the start.
Because you are an extraordinary detective, Mr. Palladius, as is Mr. Wildflower. That is why I dare to tell you this. Usually anyone who learns the truth takes the secret to their grave.
So you knew Fani was the culprit?
Honestly, no. But she was on the list of my 3 main suspects.
But what is she? You're a man of the world, and as it turns out, some kind of spy, too. You must know something about her.
I prefer the term intelligence officer.
So, what happened to her? What made her so... different? It's as if she had been switched.
What she said. Noan Kal Noala. It's a prayer. Or rather the last line of it. Blood for blood. I think there's no question about it anymore. She's a Shida.
Sheila?
Shida?
A kind of divine incarnation. A holy killer nun who makes blood sacrifices in exchange for her own blood. Women who bear this heavy burden are also called avenging mothers, executioners for the twin gods of vengeance and forgiveness.
Avenging mothers? That doesn't sound very good.
Are they some kind of holy assassins?
Yeah, something like that. What they do is both vendetta and ritual sacrifice. It's quite old. A real rarity these days.
Good heavens, and for all that is furry. So it's true.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Chief?
I think so. And I've been afraid of this all along.
We don't have much time. We have to catch her while we still can. Before...
She kills herself.
That's the spirit. Then go before it's too late. I'll keep an eye on the others and keep things under control.
Thank you, Mr. Herring.
Hey, stick with Basil, all right?
Oh, yes. Basil, of course.
Thank you. Now scoot!
Mr. Ambassador, I'm sorry this had to happen.
I'm even more sorry. Fani wasn't just my assistant. I loved her like a daughter. I still can't get over it. Why did she do it?
That's the only question that remains unanswered, but we'll find out, Mr. Ambassador. You can be sure of that.
Yeah. Once this fox gets a whiff of something, he won't rest until he gets to the bottom of it.
Take care of yourselves and try to take care of her too. Whatever she did, I don't want her to get hurt. Let the law judge her, and no one else.
We feel the same way, Separ. Don't worry. We'll do everything we can.
Moses, are you really ready?
Ready, my friend. It's time to really put an end to this.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Here we go. No shit, Sherlock.
There's nowhere left for you to run.
Run? Do you think that's what I'm doing? I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
But why? Fani, I still don't understand. Why?
Isn't it obvious? There's no political conspiracy. This has nothing to do with the peace treaty or a possible war. This is my personal cause. Something I've been planning since I was a little girl.
Ambassador Ignat. You knew him before.
Knew him? What a way to put it. That monster marched into our village with his soldiers. They destroyed everything. They killed and tortured everyone.
He killed your parents?
my parents, my grandparents, and my 4 siblings, Moses. They slaughtered them right before my face. They held open my eyes and tied my head down so I couldn't look away, even if I wanted to. And that animal, that monster from hell, just laughed. Then I vowed that if I survived the horror, I would take revenge. I didn't care how or when, but eventually, my day would come.
So that's why you became the ambassador's assistant?
That's why I studied. That's why I went to university. That's why I became Shida, then Separ's assistant. I've dedicated my whole life to this, because elephants never forget.
I'm not saying I understand. I'm not saying I know how you feel, because that wouldn't be true. But I do know that it's not over yet.
Oh, Moses. You and your boundless idealism. You know, when I first saw you, I didn't think you were such a romantic. But unfortunately, you're wrong. Because it is over. It was over the day the Stravonian forces appeared in my village.
And Honk Honk? Why did he have to die?
You were on my trail by then. You had the box, and I'd assumed you'd already opened it.
That's true.
I needed a diversion, and if someone was it, that terrible criminal seemed the most obvious choice. He had no family, and had committed so many terrible crimes in his life. He steals from the poor and gives to the rich.
So you feel like you did something good?
Murder is never good. I know that, Moses. But this way I could cause the least amount of damage. And yes, maybe I did something right for the world.
How did you get to this point? You're so pure.
I used to be, Detective. Until a monster slaughtered my family right before my eyes.
There had to be another way. Revenge never brings peace.
I wasn't looking for peace, Moses. Just a moment of justice.
And did you find what you were looking for?
Not yet. But I will. When I fulfill my destiny.
I'm afraid I can't allow that. You must be brought to justice for what you have done, but not this way. If we're anything alike, it's that while you seek revenge with every breath you take, I seek justice with just the same. Even if it hurts.
So that's how it has to be. Well, I'm sorry, Moses. You genuinely moved something in me. For a moment, I even believed that everything could change.
But after the murder, nothing changed, did it? Revenge did not heal your wounds.
Wounds? What do you know of wounds?
I know that together we can heal them. Please, Fani. Just turn yourself in, and I'll do everything I can to make sure you're treated fairly. I'll be there for you.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted by what you're saying. But it's too late for that, Moses. My journey is over. This is my last stop. If you knew what I am, you'd understand.
We know what you are, Fani. But what you have sworn is a vow from a bygone era. You can still back out. We can still forget all this. Please.
And what kind of future would await me? How could I look in the mirror knowing that I had burned all my bridges and was all alone in the end?
You are not alone, my dear. I would be there for you. I would wait for you. I would write to you every day and...
Oh, Moses. You really are a hopeless romantic. But I have taken an oath, just as you have sworn to uphold the law. That is why we are here now. Because we are prisoners of our creed. Both of our paths have led us here.
Fani, if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that there's always something new waiting for us. Something unexpected always happens that turns our world upside down. There's always a chance to change.
Change? Why? What for? Do you really feel that way? Maybe you're right. it's too late.
Funny. Please.
You have a huge heart, Moses Wildflower. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
And now it's yours. Forever, my dear.
Thank you.
Please.
Moses,
You don't have to say anything, my dear friend. It's over now.
I'm so sorry about what happened.
I know, Plato. But thank you for being here with me the whole time.
Don't mention it. But don't thank me. It was all your doing.
What are you saying, Plato? Without you, it would never have been possible. Please, don't look at me like that. What? Did I say something that shocking?
No, not at all. Just look behind you, Chief. We have visitors.
Well, well, well. My second favorite detective duo.
I remember him from Chicken Police.
Inspector Bosco. How nice to see you here. I'm glad the police have already arrived.
You took the words right out of my mouth, my friend. Hello, Inspector. And dear Monica.
Hello, guys. I hear you've been entangled in quite a mess. What a surprise.
I guess the whole town is talking about it.
Actually, we'd rather keep this whole thing a secret. No one needs unnecessary panic.
That's a wise decision.
But there are a few questions here that need to be clarified. I'm counting on you boys.
Are we under arrest?
Not yet.
Don't pull their tails, man. Everything's fine. For now. But we need to look into this thoroughly. An agent from Stavonia will be coming to help clear things up.
Oh, dear.
But for now, I think we have a little time. I suppose you'd like to say goodbye to everyone.
Exactly, Detective Boscarelli. I think we owe the passengers that much.
Take your time. There's no need to rush. Clawville isn't going anywhere.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
We'll talk later then.
All right, so I guess we get just a little goodbye with everyone, and then we'll move on. So let's start with Marco. We'll go left to right.
Beware! Pirate!
Where? Ah, very funny. My little fluffy fuzzball. Very funny.
Hey, if your conscience was clear, why would you be so scared?
Please, dear Plato, remember, if it weren't for Mr. Windrider and his trusty whip, we would never have known about the box or what it contained, which ultimately led us to the culprit.
See? Mr. Wildflower is always right.
Okay, that's true. But I still think you're a sly character.
Sly? Come on, this is Clawville. Who isn't sly around here?
But we're from Clawville.
That's the point.
So, what are you going to do now that we've made it to Clawville safely?
There's a lady, and I hear there's 1,000 exciting opportunities for adventurous animals here. There's some kind of organization. I think it's called the Golden Tusk? Something like that.
Avoid the Golden Fang clan if you can, Mr. Windrider. They're not just any organization.
They're a criminal organization.
Really? I Didn't know that?
Yeah, right.
Anyway, it was nice knowing you fellas. I hope we meet again someday.
We hope so too.
Okay. What about Cassandra?
Dearest Moses, I'm ever so sorry about what happened to your love.
Thank you, Miss Faye. Wait a minute. My love?
Oh, come now, Mr. Wildflower. You don't have to be coy with me. I'm a woman, and I have an eye for such things. Love is something visible from a mile away.
Oh, well, I think we should change the subject.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Are you hiding something, Cassidy?
What are you talking about?
So, what's next for you two, now that we've finally made it to Clawville?
A new movie awaits us, and hopefully many more adventures together.
And a bottle of brandy in our suite. Honestly, after a trip like this, I don't want anything else.
Oh, Cassidy, you're such a sop.
I'm glad you two finally made peace.
Yes, we've decided to work on our problems.
Well, just don't get into any trouble, and everything will be fine.
Thanks for the tip, little furball.
Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Oh, wait a minute. You know, I have a dear friend, a certain Meredith H. Marble.
You mean the famous writer?
You mean that cat?
Well, yes. Anyway, she would kill for a story like this journey. If you like, I could set you up with her.
I don't think the Chief Inspector would be happy if we leaked what happened here.
He means he'd skin us alive.
Well, if you change your minds, you know where to find me.
Thank you. Be good to each other. I hope we meet again.
Likewise, detectives.
Cool. Let's talk to... We'll talk to Basil last.
Madam.
Well, gentlemen, although I only spent a short time on the Clawville Express, needless to say, it was an unforgettable experience.
I'm not surprised. We hope you don't hold it against us.
Come now, what are you thinking? A little adventure never hurt anyone. Although I must admit, for a moment, I feared that so much excitement would be bad for my skin.
If there is anything we can do for you, just let us know, ma'am. What you did for us was a great help.
Ah, am I to understand that you now believe in ghosts, Mr. Wildflower?
Not at all. But your seance did open my eyes in a different way.
When one door closes, two more open, right?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
And now, if you'll excuse us, we still have some things to clear up.
Just a moment, Detective. I'd like to read your aura.
There's really no need for that.
Don't worry, Moses. It won't hurt. It might just tickle a little.
I really don't...
Come now. Don't be silly, Detective. Let me read a little bit of you. After all, you're reading everyone else all the time, aren't you?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but thank you.
You can always get him with his vanity.
I didn't hear that.
Ah, yes. I can see it now. New experiences await you. A new case. A new land and... well.
Oh, dear.
A new love? Am I seeing this right?
Certainly not. From now on, my spouse is the law, and no one else.
Oh, we'll see about that, Detective. We'll see.
All right, well, we got Artemis.
Ah, dear Baron. And Artemisia.
Oh, so you finally acknowledge us both. How thoughtful of you.
Moses is developing quite nicely. Am I right?
At least he is. Ha, that was good. Well, did you finally manage to put an end to the matter? Is everything back in its place?
A manipulated murderer, a puppet master, a magic plant, ghosts, a ninja assassin priestess. Yes, I think that's everything.
Oh, what an eloquent summary, I must say.
And you, Baron? What will you do now? I mean, after the mandatory police interrogations.
As a matter of fact, Madame Latuna is helping me and Artemisia find some peace. She's agreed to host some private seances.
Do you think Artemisia will finally be able to leave this material plane?
And then maybe you can finally move on too?
Maybe? I don't know. Hey, don't talk as if I weren't here.
Oh, sorry, Miss Artemisia.
In any case, I hope you both find your peace. Take care of yourselves.
You too, detectives.
Ah, the red herring himself.
Hey, keep it down. This is Clawville. The walls have ears.
Oh, sorry.
What are you going to do now, Basil? Report everything to the authorities?
The authorities? Great wild ones, save me? No. I answer only to the king and his little rabbit spy master, of course.
Rabbit spy master?
Ah, that's another story. But don't worry, I'll put in a good word for you.
Thank you very much. Is there anything we can do to help? I feel that even though the truth has come out, we are still responsible for what happened.
If it hadn't been you, Moses, it would have been someone else. It was extremely unfortunate that Miss Farney wanted to pin the whole thing on you, because it brought the entire wilderness to the brink of war, which I don't think was her intention.
I don't think so either. What she said at the end, she meant sincerely.
Well, nevertheless, we're at a turning point. We are sitting in a hot pot that'll soon boil over. We must be prepared for anything.
And you will be on the front line. Am I right?
I prefer to say behind the scenes, if you know what I mean. After all, I'm just a travel writer, right?
Ha ha. Indeed. Well.
What a journey, worthy of a novel. I hope they don't write a novel about it, though, as I don't think the boss would be too happy about it.
Yes.
Back home, back in Clawville. The station always makes my heart beat faster. Hey, we're done, apart from the long goodbye, then, I think. Oh, no, we're still doing it. To Pierre.
Well, Pierre, thank you for everything.
No, thank you, detectives. If it weren't for you, this trip could have been disastrous.
Oh, so maybe it wasn't?
Well, I'm sure I'll be fired, but that's a small price to pay for peace and justice.
You are a saint. Has anyone ever told you that?
Come on, I'm not. I'm just a bug that got too high and is proud to have achieved even this much.
Don't be so pessimistic. We'll speak up for you, and we'll tell everyone how much you've helped.
Forget it. It's not necessary. Don't make a big deal out of me.
Pierre!
Oh, yes. We will make a big deal out of it. In fact, you should too.
I'm not sure I understand.
Stand up for yourself, and we'll stand up for you. It's time to not let them trample you.
If only it were that simple. But you know what? You're right. I won't let them.
That's the spirit.
Don't get me wrong, Pierre. We know how difficult the situation is, and that one bug may not help much. But if you betray yourself and remain silent, you will certainly make the situation worse.
As my learned colleague says, your role was vital in this case. Without you, we would have failed.
If you hadn't been there, war would have been inevitable.
Well, I never thought of it that way.
Believe in yourself, Pierre. We believe in you.
Thank you, detectives. I won't ever forget this.
Good. Take care, Pierre.
And we got a body. We got Majara.
Sir.
Detectives.
We just wanted to say how sorry we are about what happened.
No need to apologize. I am too. Sorry. Farney, she wasn't just a simple assistant. She was like my own daughter.
We're really sorry it ended like this.
I think it's better this way. Farney has found peace. You see, Revenge is a sin in our culture, even the thought of it. But there is one exception, the so-called sacred revenge. Farney walked this long and torturous path. It involves extraordinary sacrifices, but ultimately brings redemption.
If, in the end, the one who walked this path pays for it with their life.
Exactly. I don't expect you to understand. I don't expect you to accept it. But in the eyes of our people, Farney has achieved absolution.
That's good to hear. I don't know where to put that in my mind yet, but I already feel a little lighter.
You did everything you could. Perhaps even more. In a way, you saved her. Without you, she would not have been able to complete her mission.
Well, I think we can leave that part out of our report.
And you, sir?
I have much to report to your king, and then to my own government. But I trust that the promise of peace did not die with Ambassador Ignat. If I can, perhaps, I will take over his burden.
We would be delighted.
Thank you, Mr. Wildflower. And to you, Mr. Palladius. I am sure you have made your superiors proud.
Well, not so sure about that, but we'll try to embrace your optimism.
You should. And let this journey be a lasting reminder to you. Revenge is a road with death at both ends.
Thank you. We won't forget that.
Phew, those are some powerful parting words, that's for sure.
Goodbye, detectives.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yeah, let's have a chat with Gunia.
Ma'am?
Detectives?
So, it's time to start a new life?
I guess so. You know, I was excited and looking forward to this moment. I've been waiting for it for years. And now that I'm here...
It seems scary.
A whole new place. A new life. A new beginning.
We're sorry about your father. But you know...
I know what you're trying to say, Mr. Wildflower, and you're right. While he was alive, I was in prison. And I could never truly be free.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but ultimately, yes.
I'm sure you'll find your way, ma'am. You're a really cool, independent, strong, and capable woman.
Cool. Do you really think so?
Oh, yeah. What?
You know, Mr. Palladius? You're not just a little furry bag of poison. Even if that's what others think of you.
What others? Who would think that? I swear, if I catch them...
You're really funny.
Am I?
If you like, we could have a coffee sometime.
What?
Oh, isn't it customary to drink coffee here?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just...
Plato gladly accepts your offer, ma'am.
Good. Anyway, I wish you all the best, detectives. I must admit, I misjudged you at first.
You see, ma'am, here in Clawville, many are not what they seem at first glance.
I'll keep that in mind. And, Mr. Palladius?
Yeah?
I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
Yes, ma'am.
Got a body.
Indeed.
Let's hope this terrible incident hasn't destroyed the possibility of peace between Clawville and Stavonia.
Are you serious?
We can seize all of this evidence. All of this has evidence. I'm sure my colleagues will have a lot to go through. I think that's probably it. Let's talk to Bosco.
Damn it, guys. Couldn't you have caused a bigger mess?
Hey, we did everything we could.
Oh, we can see that. It's going to be a real pain to clean this up.
I can assure you that none of the passengers will say a word about this. I think everyone finally understands what a danger this case has brought to the entire wilderness.
Or rather, you have brought.
That's a little bit true. Just a little. But we also solved it, so we're even, right?
Now, detectives, that is a healthy attitude.
What can I say? We've grown a lot during this journey.
Oh, really? Oh, now that you mention it, there is something different about you.
Am I taller?
You're even more cocky than you used to be.
We will.
What was that? I missed that. I don't. How do I?
So, you wild gentlemen, are you ready? Can we go?
Let's see.
I think we're done.
All right, fellas. You ready to come with us to the station?
You know, Bosco, I think we'll take a walk first. We've been bumping around on a train too much these past few days. It'll be good to stand on solid ground for a change.
Just don't run away on us, boys.
Yeah. You've got a long interrogation waiting for you when you get back.
Ooh, surprise, surprise.
All the better to clear our heads. I've missed the air of Clawville, to be honest.
Ah, yes. Wet concrete, rust, blood, and smoke.
Let's not forget the scent of trees and flowers, even if rare around here.
Seeing the good in everything, right? You know, I think I've finally learned that.
Really? That's nice.
Can't wait to see that.
Well then, see you later. Take a walk in the sunset. I think you deserve it.
We will. Thank you, Bosco.
Monica?
Farewell, gentlemen.
What have we learned from all this, my dear friend?
That's a good question. Perhaps that revenge is never worth it?
The truth catches up with everyone in the end.
And secrets always come to light eventually. Sorry. That sounds so cliché.
True. So, what did you learn from this, Plato? You, personally. Be honest.
Well, maybe that you're not so heartless after all?
That's reassuring to hear.
You asked me to be honest. And you, what did you learn from all this?
I don't know.
You surely took something away from this journey, right?
More than I would have thought. I think it was a mistake to listen to my heart. It clouded my judgment.
You say that, but do you really regret it? I know you must have been disappointed in the end, but don't you think it was still worth it? That you are more than you were before?
Furry heavens. You are much wiser than you let on, my dear friend.
And you still haven't learned how to compliment properly.
You're right about that.
Let's go then. We'll end up missing the sunset.
I think we could all use a little rest. Tomorrow is a new day.
And new things await us. Maybe even a new case.
As you say, my dear friend. As you say. Plato, I think this is the fulfillment of a beautiful friendship.
Ah, furry heavens. Could you get any more cheesy?
I thought I was getting better at this.
Ha! That will never happen.
And there we go. That seemed to wrap things up pretty nicely. It's been a long episode, so it kind of felt right to kind of let that all kind of play out in the same episode rather than sort of cut it in half as it was kind of all finale, wasn't it? Hopefully you don't mind that. But I won't sort of keep this running too long with that in mind. But I also enjoyed that. I always enjoy a good detective whodunit mystery. Watched quite a lot of Poirot recently, and it felt like this very much kind of fit into that kind of... It definitely felt like it was kind of in keeping with that, which I enjoyed. Very Agatha Christie. Yeah. No, I liked it. I mean, I did kind of figure out who done it about halfway through this series, if not slightly earlier. I mean, I think, you know, if you watch a lot of detective shows and true crime and stuff, maybe more the detective shows like Poirot, Sherlock Holmes, etc., you kind of know what to look out for. Your brain kind of gets trained into it. Like, you know, if someone is very clearly being made to be not the suspect, your brain immediately goes, I wonder if they're the suspect. But yeah, I mean, I think they did quite. They struck quite a good balance between kind of putting the clues out there for those who were, you know, looking to solve the mystery themselves, perhaps. While not making it so obvious that if you were just kind of along for the ride, it would be, you know, staring you in the face the whole time. So I think the balance was okay there. But yeah, no, very good. I enjoyed that. I think the character art was brilliant. Very different look to Chicken Police, not so noir, more animated, but I enjoyed that. I thought it was great. The story of this universe continues to unfold in other World of Wilderness games. To that end, they are developing an XCOM style tactics game at the moment. It's on my wish list. I think it's called Wild Tactics, I think, which I'm going to keep an eye out for. No release date yet on that, but definitely one I think I'll play when it does come out. But yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts on this series. Did you enjoy it? Did you figure it out along the way? Was it a surprise towards the end? Let me know. And you know, big thank you, big shout out to the channel members as well for supporting Boring and Dead Gaming. Continues to be hugely appreciated as ever. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and getting earlier access to my videos, that would be absolutely amazing. Otherwise, I hope to see you elsewhere on Boring Dad Gaming for other games, other playthroughs. Bye for now.